guys, this is Parkinson, or Park as you will. I'm here to bring you part 2 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign as the Iceni, the the Britons, as you can call them or whatever. I just started out the campaign. This is about the second or third turn, if I'm not mistaken. We are currently at war with the Miatai, or I can't really pronounce, but yeah, I'm just currently building up some troops, trying to develop my current city, as you can see, so we can have a better economy and start building up our cities, and so I can create more buildings. So as for right here, I'm gonna go for Bronze Workshop because it's gonna increase experience level for some units, increase in 5% the melee attack upon recruitment of all units, and I'll get a little boost from industry with 50 wealth, so I'm gonna go for that one.
A new technology. Good. The gods value cleverness as highly as a strong sword arm.
Okay. Oh, there you go. See this? It's always gonna happen in some situations, which is a bit annoying. So, let's start by this actually is gonna provide more 50% ammunition for all missile units, very useful, so I'll take it for now. Just gonna check out. Alright, this is also very good. I'll start out by setting up these guys, so
ready for orders.
I'm gonna recruit some more slingers as well.
We need good fighters.
Just in case. So we got here what we call
I live to serve the people of Britain. Warriors all!
So I'll go into details, and as you can see here, you can have some households. So you can have a wife that will give you a certain bonus or penalty, depending on the actual personality of the wife. And then you'll have some household traits. In this case I got one which is called Floozy for this general, which gives me more 5 morale for all units, a very good one. Got lucky there. This guy actually started out with a fortune skill, maybe. Yeah. I would love to see those guys sally fort into my fort, but they're just amassing a huge army here, as you can see, which is preoccupant because I'm surprised how many men they actually built over.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
So I'll actually wait for this building to end, so I can actually hire some spearband and shortband, which are better infantry than the spear levy for sure, which will give me an edge if it comes to battle. versus the Maite. So it's gonna be useful for sure.
What would you have of me?
I'm gonna poison provisions so I can.
Wrecking things.
He failed.
That didn't go as well as I had.
Oh, it happens.
Thirsty for battle.
Mercenary Spearband, Levy Freeman. They're really weak. So I'll just set up these guys for ambush again. Which is pretty good. I'm hoping they attack me, to be honest. Really hoping to see that happen. I usually early on don't build that many big armies. I usually tend to focus more on the economy, but as you can see, it's as the Iceni, I'm really having a good starting income, which is pretty strange. So we got here a flood, which is a negative impact on my city. So as you can see, we'll have minus 50 campaign map movement range in that territory or province and less wealth, and it's gonna affect my public order as well because people will be unhappy. It's a flood and all the buildings got damaged. Wow. So here we have another household. We'll have more 5% shots per minute for all archers, which I don't think is really worth the substitution with the floozy household I currently have. So I'll send it to the pool unless I can have this guy have it. I actually can. So I'll put it on this channel instead. In the meantime, see if I can get
We have need of talk,
trade agreement.
I'm sure. We all...
No, they don't want it, so... Okay, I'm also gonna research this tab, so because it gives me morale and more missile damage, which is very good for starters, since I'm probably gonna have some battles coming my way pretty soon. I'm investing first on the military tree instead of the civil one, just because I think it's gonna be more useful for the beginning, as I can see various armies racing across my two neighbors. I'm actually gonna send my spy up here to see how these guys are faring, because they are at war with the Caledons. As you can see, they already have one army here. They got chariots. None of my generals started out with that. Only heroic nobles, I guess.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
So let's repair this. As you can see, the repair cost is insane. So we actually need food now, but it should be good once I complete the port, since it's a fishing port. So it's gonna be more focused on supply of foods and lower wealth. You can have a more focused dock on trading, for example. You can also focus your ports on the military side and build better ships. But since we had the fishing docks, we'll go for it. Okay, so this guy, I'm just gonna return him to this position. I just wanted to see how these guys were faring, but already I have them here in case these guys start making a move, which should be soon enough, I guess, because wow.
Ready for orders.
So as I'll build this, we'll actually get a huge boost, and we'll be able to build the chariots and the Breton Scorpion, which is a siege weapon. So I'll go for it. Let's enter here. Really gotta focus on improving my buildings first and foremost. So now they want me to recruit a champion. I can do that. You gotta be real. You gotta, you will always have about 3 choices for each agent. In this case, as you can notice, this one champion has an extra point on zeal, and it's gonna give me more 2% chance of wounding enemy agents, which ain't all that useful, but it's better from the other ones. As you can see, they have penalties. Well, this champion is gonna have the same penalties on this 2 trees, but at least he'll have here a small bonus to start with. So
Excellent. A new agent. While sneaking about is womanly, it is also useful.
here we have
I
it.
live to serve the people of Britain.
So these guys apparently just filled up their entire settlements with troops, and they stand there.
For the tribe.
So what I'll try to do here is actually build a fleet. And why do I want to build a fleet? Because give me a moment. So let's select here a good champion. So as you can see, you got statesmen. This mean they belong to the they're already how can I call it? They're already inserted in our political system. So in this case, we have this statesman who is on the elder chiefs, inside the elder chiefs. So I guess that's the royal family. Then you have the other chiefs. It should be like the noble families that are actually supporting your faction right now. And as of right now, I have 4 of those, and only 1 belonging to my faction per se. Even though these guys belong to it, but they might start out a civil war if they start gaining popularity from conquesting cities, all those kind of feats. Just give them popularity, giving them power to start a civil war and gather support. So I'm gonna pick this guy up, maybe. These guys actually have a bonus, so since I have 2 generals, I might go for one of these guys. Okay. So I'm gonna go for this guy, Dracinos, because he has this ability as a fleet, which is called Second Wind, and minus 2% cooldown rate of special abilities. So I'll raise the fleet. We have a heavy raider and a medium missile raider. So I'll go with this one. The ship is just much better. So are the troops.
Hail to the mother!
And
How can I help?
let's try recruiting units. As of right now, I can only have some assault
We need
raiders,
good, strong men.
which will be enough for now. And I can blockade the city, start the economy, try to stop the economy of my neighbors. and put some pressure on them. Try to raise their town as well. As you can see, this guy got more 1 authority when leading a fleet, as you can see here. So he got this one. So he got an extra point here, which enables another ability called Inspire and increases in 5% the commander's aura of influence. Very good.
I live to serve the people.
So apparently these guys aren't going anywhere. So I'll try to... I gotta try and do something. Try to draw them out. Maybe. I'm gonna increase this. Actually, I'm going for this one because it's gonna provide growth for my provinces, which will allow them to expand faster. As you can see, I need more 3 population surplus to be able to expand the city. I only have 2, as you can see. Still being affected by the flood that occurred a few turns back. So, yeah. Large defenses.
We have need of talk, I'm sure. But we also... You speak?
They really don't want to trade with me. This is a thing that didn't happen to me while I was playing as Sparta. Maybe it was because of the difficulty setting, because I was playing at normal. But I found it very easy to ally with Athens and have a trade agreement right on the get-go. And you can clearly see that the difficulty...
I live to serve the people of Britain.
The difficulty actually affects a lot more than I expected.
I hunger for blood and glory.
How can I assist you?
So I'm gonna build my army a bit more. Now I can hire Spearband and Swordband. These guys are very cool, so I'll hire a couple of them since I have a lot of men.
Ready for orders.
Spears, so I'll carry a bit more of Swordman. They'll be useful. At least I know I'll win in a straight up melee combat against those guys at the city. The problem is they have a lot of slingers, and that's why you need the cavalry. And I added 1 mercenary unit, but taking into account the 20 stack army, they won't have much of an impact.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
So, as you can see now, I have a population surplus. I can expand the city now. So, I'll expand the city. And actually go for... Let's see what I can go for this. So this is just general common buildings that will boost your wealth and other various stats, as you can see. You can even actually go for the Great Hold, which will give you much more experience for new champions, wealth as well. So for right now, guys, I gotta end this part. Thank you for sticking by and watching part 2. Be ready for the next one. I'll try to upload it as soon as I can. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And thanks for the support. This is Parkinson signing off.